session on operations research. In this session, we are going to discuss the scope of operations research. Scope of OR is very wide in today's world as it provides better solution to various decision-making problems with great speed and efficiency. Areas where methods or models developed in operations research can be applied are given under. In agriculture, with the explosion of population and consequent shortage of food, every country is facing the problem of optimum allocation of land to various crops in accordance with the climatic conditions, optimum distribution of water from different resources. Problems of agriculture production under various restrictions can be solved by applications of operations research techniques. So this is the first area where you find the use of OR, that is agriculture. Next, in defense operations, since Second World War, operations research has been used for defense operations with the aim of obtaining maximum gains with minimum efforts. After the World War II, when there was a lot of shortage of food, medicines, and the entire countries were broken. So at that time, Operation Research helped by minimizing the cost involved in many operations, also in transportation of food, clothing, all the items that are required in everyday life. These were completely managed by operations research and the cost was minimized. Also, the companies slowly started gaining profits and that's how they all revived the effects of the World War. In finance, in these modern times, government of every country or every organization wants to introduce such type of planning or policies regarding their finance and accounting which optimize capital investment. Determine optimal replacement strategies. Apply cash flow analysis for long-range capital investments. Formulate credit policies. Credit risk. Techniques developed in OR can be applied for attaining above said things. So there are various techniques in OR which you can use here. In marketing, a marketing administrator has to face many problems like production selection, formulation of competitive strategies, distribution strategies, selection of advertising media with respect to cost and time, finding the optimal number of salesmen, finding optimum time to launch a product. All such problems can be overcome using operations research techniques. In personnel management, every organization wants to make selection of personnel on minimum salary. It needs to find the best combination of workers in different categories with respect to costs, skills, age, and nature of jobs. It also needs to frame recruitment policies, assign jobs to machines or workers. So we are going to study two modules. One is assignment module and one is transportation module. There you will find the allocation of people to various jobs or to different locations where they have to distribute things, and in minimum time and cost we want to do the processes. In LIC, operations research techniques can be fruitfully applied in LIC offices as it enables the policymakers to decide the premium rates for various modes of policies. So LIC is something which is very common. We are aware of it. These kind of policies are taken up by most of the people to secure their income and they want to have a better benefit once they retire. So these kind of policies are also made by using operational research techniques. In research and development, in determination of the areas of connection of research and development, it also helps in project selection. So in case you want to take up a project, so how much time it will require in its completion, you can go for techniques like CPM PERT where you come to know what is the critical path that you need to follow and how much time is going to be required by each person doing the job. So what is the shortest route of getting to the end where your job is prepared. So all these things you can manage. There is no domain currently where you would not find the use of operations research. Right from managing the motion of the flights in and out of the country, the timetable, to a dentist who is planning to manage his patients, or at a restaurant where you are having a dinner and people are too many in a restaurant, say it is a very famous one, so the owner needs to use some kind of operation research technique such that he is able to serve everyone better and in the time which is possible. So everywhere there is OR being used, there is no domain where you would find that OR is not being used. Even in the train schedules that you find, OR is being used for managing the schedules of every day. On the buses that run on a particular route, they are managed using OR. The transportation business, which is very famous and widely used, because of which the lifeline of the entire cities around the world thrive, are also using OR for their everyday use. How do they load the parts, how much time it is going to take to reach there, and they need to also make sure that the parts are made on time so that the transportation can be done. The trucks that go from one place to another within or out of the city, they need to be fully loaded and not left empty such that the transportation cost is reduced. Also, when you make some products, you would keep them in the inventory. So your inventory cost is going to rise. So we don't want to keep too much products into inventory. We want to make it to such optimized value that in case there is a surge in demand, we would provide the products. But we would not keep them for too long in the inventory, or is the cost of the inventory management is going to increase. So supply chain logistics is also a part of operations research where you manage your logistics, that is how your goods are going to be transported from one end to the other. So everything that you do in a day-to-day life is based on OR. OR helps in solving many other problems faced by public as well as private sectors, such as the ones in economic and social planning, management of natural resources, energy, housing, pollution control, waiting lines and administrative problems, insurance policies, and many more. So there are lots of problems that you can solve in a day-to-day basis. Once we dive into the subject, you will find a lot of examples that are being solved. So with this, I end the session. I hope you have understood the scope of operations research. If you have any doubts, please write to me in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon for latest video updates. See you in the next session. Thank you.